Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm very infertile. Let's repot my DocBlock Michelle Anthurium while I talk to y'all about our last IVF cycle results. If you're new here, our fourth IVF cycle just failed absolutely miserably. If you will recall, I did a micro flare with added omnitrope. This is the first time we tried this protocol. Our other protocols have been either mini-stim or just standard antag. We had a lot of hope riding on this protocol as someone with diminished ovarian reserve and endometriosis. Oh no, we got lots of roots down here. If you'll recall, we had 11 follicles measuring at trigger, 6 eggs retrieved, 1 mature, 1 fertilized, 1 day 5 4 BB blast, and in the end, 0 PGT normal embryos. Our 1 embryo had monosomy 4, which is a lethal diagnosis and is not transferable. Maturity is not an issue we had in protocols before, and if you don't know, typically a maturity issue can be indicative of a protocol issue and not necessarily like a body issue. We're gonna have to crack it. So many roots! The clinic that we decided to do this retrieval with does not have a full-time embryologist on staff. They fly her in. So it does limit the timing of stems, retrievals, all of it. My last scan, my follicles were still measuring kind of small, but it was the last day we could possibly trigger with the embryologist to still be there. At my debrief IVF appointment, the RE and I kind of decided together that it was most likely a protocol issue that caused our really bad failures and that I had probably needed to stem for 3 or 4 more days. And it's really frustrating to know that we could have had better results had we had a full-time embryologist and had we had more time to stem. The RE that I talked to, and I really like her a lot, I have a lot of respect for her, she's a really good doctor, but all of her suggestions had to do with timing of when the embryologist would be there, like extending stems a couple days before, and that is just not something that I am comfortable with gambling because it's a lot of money. So in light of all of this, we've kind of decided to move back to the clinic that we've been at for years because of the limiting factor of embryology at this other clinic. The clinic that we're going back to does have full-time embryology, so that will not be a limiting factor for us there. I have an appointment scheduled for the end of August with my RE. We'll see what she has to say and what she thinks. God has always made a very clear and obvious path for us every single step of the way. We are trusting that that will happen again this time. Waiting to see where the next part of our journey leads us. The hope of continuing to try is all we have these days, and it has to be enough for us. This repot is becoming a lot more complicated than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm gonna go finish this, and I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Love ya. Bye.